Hey guys, EDDBUD back with a new edition of the running news. Lose those blues and stay in touch with EDDBUD, who's got his finger on the pulse of the running news. If you particularly enjoy the running news or any of the other videos that are on the channel, please hit that subscribe button. Click the bell for notifications below of when new videos are launched, and it really helps the channel out a great deal if you give this video a thumbs up like. Thanking you Tar. So story one is about a new running shoe collaboration. So recently I reviewed one of the running shoes from Allbirds, the Tree Dasher. It's one of the first true performance running shoes in their lineup. Certainly a nice comfortable upper and a very interesting midsole made of sugarcane. So over the last few days Allbirds have announced a collaboration with Adidas, or if you're Brad Hall, Adidas. These two companies are going to work together to produce a brand new running shoe line, and they're going to try and reduce the carbon footprint of the shoe to 2 kilograms per pair. It's a ridiculously low number. So typical running shoes are about 13 to 14 kilogram carbon output to produce them per pair. I think that includes the packaging as well. I was very interested to review the Tree Dasher. Really nice shoe on foot actually. A lot of people have been putting it down. I don't understand why. I felt it was quite a breathable shoe. If you actually think about a wool upper, it's actually going to be more breathable than quite a lot of these manufactured meshes and stuff like that. Seems to work out alright for sheep. It gets more surreal by the day. So certainly bringing it down to 2 kilograms will be an absolutely huge undertaking, but Allbirds and Adidas are determined to do it. You know, they've got to shave off almost 12 kilograms there. See what I did there? Adidas in the past have worked with Parley, who use recycled plastic bottles collected from the ocean to produce all sorts of stuff. I do remember seeing some Ultra Boost shoes in the Parley line. So they're not new to this. Adidas certainly trying to make some inroads into improving or at least lessening the carbon footprint of some of their shoes. I know there is a new version of the SL20 actually, the Prime Blue version, which has just come out to no fanfare whatsoever. It just appeared on the Adidas website. I think that's using a number of recycled materials. I'm very excited to see what these two companies can come up with to create more eco-friendly items for us running enthusiasts. Story number 2, the Nike Alphafly Next is out, or is it? So many of you woke up early yesterday to try and pick up a pair of the Nike Alphafly Next from the Nike website itself, and then they didn't come out. Everybody wanted a pair of those Zoom X and Air Zoom speed machines, but it seems perhaps that numbers, or at least production numbers, were very, very slim. Both Pro Direct Running and sportshoes.com over here in the UK appeared to have them, at least for a little while, but those sold out in minutes. I know one local runner, he managed to get a pair and he messaged me to say,
Ed, I've got them, they're coming, they're in the post.
Only to get an email suggesting that they'd cancelled his order due to sort of overselling of the stock. Harrison, I hope you've got over it. I can't imagine the disappointment there of thinking you've got a pair and then having it cruelly taken away. I did note that Sports Shoes and some of the other websites did list both male and female versions of the shoe. I was under the impression that it was a unisex model. In fact, on the box of mine, it does list both male and female sizes, which the Vaporfly typically does. If any of the ladies out there have managed to secure a pair, I'm very keen to know what the differences are, if any, between the male and female models. Could it be that the Zoom Air pods in the front of the shoe are tuned in a similar fashion to the Air unit that's within the Pegasus 37? Could be that they've got slightly different pressure. You know I'm the sort of sad man that's interested in stuff like that, so please let me know if anybody knows what the differences are between the two different models. Comment below if you've got any juicy information about that. One thing I did note is that weight is normally measured, or at least given on the Nike website, for a US size 9. That's not the case this time. They've put the weight for a US size 8.5. That weight shown is 210 grams, so I'm not sure why they've done that. Maybe to make the shoe appear a little lighter than it actually is. Certainly for those higher sizes. Just today, the 3rd of June, there was an unannounced release of the Alphafly Next on the Nike site itself, but the shoes seem to just sell out in moments, so I don't know whether there's just very limited production stock available, but I'm certain that Saucony have forced their hand a little bit with that early release of the Endorphin Pro, and you all know how much I like that shoe. This is one good shoe. If you managed to get hold of a pair, let me know in the comments below. Or if you haven't, let me know about your frustrations. I will lend you my ear. Story 3 revolves around the unveiling of the Pegasus Trail 2. So with delays to lots of other Nike releases, they keep on pumping out those new models. Trail hogs out there will be salivating at the thought of a new Pegasus Trail shoe. Looks like we got React now on the midsole. Yay. Tim Gross will be really pleased about that. And there's 3 colourways, of which I kind of like all of them actually. Though the black, dark smoke and particle grey is absolutely awesome. That's the one I really want to get. But if I luck out on that, I'll be really happy to pick up the Volt Blue and Poison Green, or the Platinum, Fossil and Laser Orange version too. Although I did notice that the black version is actually a women's shoe. Let's really hope that they release that in a men's colourway, because it is absolutely dynamite. In fact, I just really love the profile of this shoe. It does look great. That big oversized swoosh on the side, an Emily Heller approved pull tab at the back, and I think all 3 colourways just look so much better than the stock Pegasus 37 colourways that have been released recently. It does look like there's fly wires on this one, and a somewhat more cushioned tongue than we've seen on the Pegasus 37. Could be a winner. There's a 10mm offset on this one from heel to toe. It doesn't mention whether there's a Zoom Air unit within the midsole at all. Could be React only. Would be an interesting choice. I guess we'll see some more details on this one as they begin to leak out. I think this one comes out in the US on the 4th of June, which is tomorrow. No sign of it yet on the UK website, but hey, we haven't even got the Pegasus 37 yet. I'm lucky to have ordered one on the custom Nike by You site. I may even be forced to head onto the internet and try and get one from America. I really want that black one. It is awesome. I even like the green one, to be fair. It does fit with the club colours. Perfect for the Oval Road Running Club. Are you interested in the Pegasus Trail 2? If so, let me know in the comments below. Looks like it's going to retail for about $120. So I think it's round about the retail price for the original Pegasus Trail. Story 4 involves a recent study by Asics on over 14,000 runners. Asics have done quite a considerable survey of a load of different runners across abilities about their recent running habits. About 67% of all the people that took part in the survey have stated that running's really helped them get over recent challenges and stresses. 79% of them suggested that running helped them feel more in control of their situation. Obviously, mental health issues have really come to the fore recently. People suffering with isolation, having to stay in their homes. Fortunately, we can get out a little bit more now. Things are starting to ease across the world. I certainly feel better running early in the day. Soon after I get up, I try to get out there. I think it gives you a sense of achievement across the day, and it helps you to quantify kind of what's going on around you. What's important, what isn't. Stops me from inflating issues perhaps that are out of my control, and helps me focus my mind on things that I can control. Almost 2/3 of those people that were surveyed suggested running outweighs the benefits from doing other activities. I think playing Subbuteo is quite fun though. I'm not sure I put that above running. Listening to Neil Young, cleaning running shoes, eating pizza. Those things are all good as well. Alas, you can't do those things while you're running. They found about 43% of people are exercising more than they used to before the lockdown, and 62% of those do want to continue running or exercising in some way in the future. If you're new to running, keep at it. I've noticed a massive uptake in running recently. Lots and lots of new runners out there, and I think it's fantastic. The more the merrier are welcome to this fantastic pastime, which has loads of benefits for mind, body and soul. Okay, that's all the running news for today, guys. Hope you've enjoyed this update. It's time for a quick musical interlude. If you know me, you'll know that I love a little bit of status quo. I dug out this Quo live album from the NEC. This was recorded back in the very early 80s, and I think His Royal Highness Prince Charles was in attendance. Some cracking live, very fast versions of some of their tunes on here. Caroline and Down Down are very, very good. And the old John Fogerty written Rockin' All Over the World is on here too. Good running music this. It really does up your pace, up your cadence, and gets the blood pumping a little bit. I think you could probably run even faster as well if you had some denim shorts in the style of the quo. Right, it's time for me to mosey off into the sunset. Hope you've enjoyed this update. If you haven't done so already, hit that subscribe button and click the bell for notifications of when new videos are launched. It really does help the channel out massively if you could do a couple of things for me. Firstly, give this video a thumbs up like, and also share it with your running buddies. My name's EDDBUD, and I'll be seeing you